Hi, English 145 students. Welcome to week 3. And again, this is just a video to show you what's going on for this week. So, looking at the homepage, the one thing that is going to be different this week is that we are going to update the video that is at the very bottom here. Before, it was just the general lab orientation video, and now you're actually going to see the video that you're watching right now, right here. All right. So for this week, we're just going to go over the modules just like we always do, and we're going to go down to week 3. Now remember, if you weren't able to make it to the lab last week, that week 1 and week 2 are now closed. Unfortunately, we do not have the option to open up week 1 and week 2, so I would suggest checking in with your instructor and seeing what could be done. Sometimes instructors allow students to do the optional activities and count those as some extra points or maybe even as a missed lab. And if you check with one of the tutors or one of the instructors in the lab, you'll see that we've published a lab workshop schedule. These are going to be held starting week 4, and they run Wednesday through Saturday from 11 to 12:15 p.m. And each week is a different topic. Sometimes instructors count the workshop attendance as a missed lab. If you did want to do the optional activities, those never close. It's just the main weeks that actually do. So let's scroll down to week 3. So just like week 1 and week 2, it is broken down by assignment and by project. But you'll see here that there's actually 2 parts of the assignment. Let's go ahead and click on the first one. As you can see here, the assignment 3, part 1, is really just comprised of these videos. So you're going to want to watch these, take some notes, and the topic for this week is actually sentence types or the different sentences. Now, this is pretty good because in your English 145 classes, you're moving at an accelerated pace, and it's probably highly likely that your instructor is not really stopping to talk about grammar all that much. So this might be a good refresher for us. Once you're done watching the videos, you can either go back to modules or you could just simply hit next here to get to the second part. Now it says here, assignment 3 part 2, it's going to be a PowerPoint. It reminds us again not to forget to take notes. Now there's a couple of different ways you can get the PowerPoint to actually show up. If we sort of mouse over these different options, it says preview the document or maybe viewed in a new window, or just by clicking on it, it will download it and you can open up in Microsoft Word on the computer. I like to just preview the document. So clicking on that, it pops it down into this little window here, and it's pretty easy to scroll through. If you need to zoom in, you can do that, or if you want to make it a little bit larger, you can click on this button right here. So you just make your way through this PowerPoint here, and again, take some notes, and just try to make sure that you really understand everything. If you have any questions, again, please just raise your hand at any time. Now, once you're done with that, I'm just going to hit next to get to the project. So it says here for project 3, you're going to type 5 simple sentences, 5 compound sentences, and 5 complex sentences that you wrote while doing the previous assignment activities. And then it asks us to identify those same 3 sentence types in a sample paragraph. So here we have part 1, we sort of have a frame that we can copy and paste, and then here's part 2. Now many students wonder, where do I actually write or type the thing? And that can be easily solved by clicking the submit assignment here at the top right hand side of the screen. By doing that, we have a sample text box that pops right down at the bottom. Then we can just simply highlight everything here and just copy and paste it right into this box. Now please remember that before you hit submit assignment one more time to turn it in, to raise your hand and call a tutor over. They're going to go over your answers with you, and then they'll also give you a signature on your lab page. Previously, I mentioned the optional activities and that they're always open and that they're a good option to do. I just wanted to sort of plug that one more time and just kind of show you what the optional activities for this week are. So this first one here in the news is one that we update every week, and it's one that we sort of hand pick a topic, a current topic, and present it to you students to have you write about. So last week we had students think about and write about the Colin Kaepernick national anthem controversy. This week we're having students think about maybe their community and talk about, the development and gentrification of the LA area. So we always present students with a little article and we present them with some questions here. It's been really great to read students' opinions on these topics, and I hope you all can continue to do this, even though it is optional. So that's pretty much it for this week. If you need any more information on any of the topics or any of the information that I covered in this video, please do not hesitate to ask. I did mention those workshops earlier on in the video. If you would like a schedule, just ask anyone in the lab and we'll provide you with one. And I'll also be putting the workshop schedule in the calendar here. So when you actually view calendar, you'll be able to see the workshops and their topics. So yeah, I hope we all have a good week, and I hope we're enjoying the new semester. Bye.